While the world was busy watching a magic trick, the real move was happening somewhere else. Everyone saw ChatGPT. It was the shiny object. It was the headline. It felt like the whole story, the main event. But it wasn't. Behind the curtain, another story was unfolding, quietly and deliberately. While everyone was watching ChatGPT, Microsoft was taking over AI. People were talking about a chatbot. Very few people saw that Microsoft was building an empire. The plan was not loud. It did not need to be. Loud is for the show. Quiet is for the work. Microsoft has been around a long time. It knows how to play the long game. It saw the AI wave coming, not as a single, flashy product, but as a fundamental shift in computing itself. The company understood that the real power wouldn't belong to the one who created the most famous AI. No, the real power would belong to the one who owned the roads, the pipes, and the electricity that all the AIs would need to run. It was a different kind of race. Think of it like a gold rush. Everyone was running to the hills, digging for gold, hoping to strike it rich with a new model or a viral app. They were the prospectors. Microsoft, however, was not running with them. Instead, it started building the towns. It sold the shovels. It owned the railroads that brought supplies in and carried the gold out. It controlled the infrastructure. While the prospectors were fighting over small claims, Microsoft was slowly buying up the entire valley, piece by piece, without anyone really noticing the grand scale of its ambition. So, as the public debated whether an AI could feel or if it was coming for their jobs, Microsoft was busy laying cables. It was signing deals. It was installing servers. The company was acting less like a tech competitor and more like a nation-state building its foundational infrastructure for a new era. The noise from the AI demos was a perfect distraction. It kept all eyes focused on the surface, on the immediate and the amazing, while the deep tectonic moves were happening almost silently, far beneath the feet of the crowd. The AI boom started like a wildfire. It was sudden. It was fast. It was everywhere. Startups were pushing out incredible tools. University labs were pushing out incredible tools. You could create art from a sentence. You could have a machine write a poem. News sites and social media feeds were flooded with these dazzling new demos. Each demo felt more mind-blowing than the last. The public eye was drawn to the brightest lights in this explosion. The brightest light of all was OpenAI. They were the rock stars. Their name was on everyone's lips. ChatGPT was the hit single everyone had on repeat. It was the subject of late-night talk show monologues. People who had never cared about AI were suddenly experts, debating merits and dangers of large language models. But the spotlight effect had a powerful side effect. It created blind spots. Money alone is not the secret to this kind of dominance. The real genius of Microsoft's play was how it used its existing, massive advantages. The company's greatest weapon was a big, sprawling cloud computing platform called Azure. Think of Azure as a global digital landlord. It owns vast amounts of computational property data centers filled with powerful servers and rents it out. Training and running large AI models requires a staggering amount of this computational power. It's like trying to power a city, not just a light bulb. Azure had that power on tap. This created a massive, almost unfair, competitive edge. When a company needs to run a heavy AI workload, it needs a cloud that can handle the demand without breaking a sweat. Azure can do that. It can provide that immense power instantly and reliably. Microsoft's deep investment meant that Azure became one of the few places on Earth with enough specialized hardware to train the next generation of AI models at scale. This is not something a startup can build overnight. This is a moat, deep and wide, built over decades and fortified with billions of dollars. Then there are the other levers. Windows Office. These products are not just software, they are institutions. They live on hundreds of millions of computers in homes and offices around the world. They are the digital environment where work gets done. By carefully integrating AI features, or co-pilots, directly into these tools that people already use every single day, Microsoft can bring AI to users with zero friction. You don't have to download a new app or learn a new system. The AI just shows up right inside the document you're already writing. This distribution channel is priceless. It's not flashy, but it's incredibly powerful. A small, helpful AI feature inside Microsoft Excel can create more business value than 100 standalone AI apps that nobody ever uses. Furthermore, Microsoft already has deep, trusted relationships with almost every major corporation on the planet. These businesses already pay Microsoft for software and services. They trust its security. The result of this silent, multi-pronged strategy is now becoming crystal clear. Today, in 2026, while public talk drifts to chatbots, the real power in business AI has consolidated. Microsoft has achieved a stunning level of dominance in the enterprise market. It has positioned itself not just as a player in the AI game, but as the owner of the stadium, the league, the broadcasting rights. It controls the key choke points of the entire AI value chain, from raw compute power to the final application. The company provides the machines through Azure. It provides the networks that connect them. It provides the software that sits on the desktops of millions of employees, and now it provides the intelligence that flows through all of it. This gives Microsoft an incredible amount of power over how AI is sold and priced and how it's used within the corporate world. It's in a position to shape the rules of this new economy, not through loud proclamations, but through the quiet terms of service in its enterprise contracts. The playbook was subtle and executed with precision. Microsoft recognized it didn't need to win the PR war. It didn't need the most popular consumer-facing chatbot. It just needed to win the enterprise. It did this by building the pipelines, securing the infrastructure, leveraging its existing trust and distribution. It bought itself time and an insurmountable lead by investing in the boring, expensive, difficult work of building data centers, while others chased algorithms. This patient, methodical work has created a powerful and defensible hold on the market. Of course, critics and competitors will argue this concentration can be challenged. New rivals will emerge, new technologies will disrupt the landscape. But building foundational infrastructure for global AI takes years and immense capital. Microsoft played the long game. It used its cloud, its ubiquitous applications, its deep business relationships to weave AI into the backbone of modern work. It made itself indispensable, one quiet deal at a time. This was not a simple accident. This was a strategy. If you want to understand where AI is really going, this is just the beginning.